Mutt Leaks at it again. Levante David, limited time card coming out with Game Time Part 2. So this is not like the first release. It's going to be the second release, which will probably be next week. Across the board, 88 overall as well. So we're kind of getting into that almost 90 overall range. Obviously, we're still a good time before we ever hit that, but kind of cool that, we're getting there eventually. He does say initially there will be 6, should be part 1, and then even more heat in part 2. So there's going to be 6 that come out in part 1, which hopefully is, we got some good heat coming, which we do know. We got Game Time Champions released on Labor Day posted. And then we got our Game Time Champions here. More Game Time Champions. And then we have 87 overall Champ Fantasy Pack. So, I'm excited. Let's just get some W's. So, for the first release, these are the cards that we're getting for the first release. It's going to be Dak Prescott and number 53 for the Eagles. So, hopefully something good comes out of all this. I don't know. It's EA Sports. I keep my expectations are low, but excited. I guess. I don't know. All right. So what I actually want to do, I haven't done this in a while. I've done this in a little bit of time. Let's do it in macro grid. So we're recording an interception for the Cardinals. That's going to be the Honey Badger. Okay. I can't just we don't go off nicknames. Okay. Tyrann Mathieu. Okay. Now spelling his name is always a fun part. 9%. Okay. Packers Douglas. Okay, let me Rasul. How do you spell his first name? Rasul. No. Rasul Douglas. I was about to say, if he didn't get an interception, I'd be so ticked off. Let's go with Marcus Peters. He actually had an interception where he threw the ball into the crowd. So as always, when it comes to these macro grids, we're trying to get the lowest percentage humanly possible. Giants and Cardinals. Seahawks and Cardinals. Seahawks and Packers. Eddie Lacy. Who remembers Cheeseburger Lacy? 9%. That's actually surprising. I thought that was going to be a lot lower than that. Cardinals, Seahawks. Whew. I can't think of a Cardinal Seahawk with that. Packer, Giant. Chiefs, Giants. Did Chad Henne... I feel like Henne went to the Giants. Am I crazy to think that Henne went to the Giants? But I feel like my brain is... I don't know. I feel like my brain is GGing this. Hold up. Why am I blanking here, man? Seahawks and... Okay, hold up. Honey Badger never went to the Seahawks. Jamal Adams never went to the Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald never. Anquan Bolden was never on the Seahawks. Did David Johnson go to the Seahawks at one point? I don't think so, but Thomas Rawls kind of makes me think. Lynch never went to the Cardinals. Giants, Cardinals. I feel like that's Chad Henne, man. Or maybe it's this is Chad Henne. Although I feel like Henne... You played 14 years and you didn't go to the Giants one time. Okay, so you know who this is going to be? Oh, crap. Punt returner. Punt return for the Chiefs in the Eagles Super Bowl. Returned it all the way to like the 10-yard line. He's a wide receiver for the Giants and then went to the Chiefs. Why can't I think of this guy's name? Literally, See, I want to say Deontay Johnson, but it's not Deontay Johnson. It's bro. He's like the most. Everyone makes fun of him because he like sucks now, and he went to the Brownies. He actually, ironically enough, went to the Brownies, and it got cut. You guys know what I'm talking about. He's a punt. He was a punt returner in the Super Bowl, Eagles Super Bowl. I can't. That is that guy right there. Seahawks, Chiefs. Carson Wentz never went to the Seahawks. Jimmy Graham ever go to the Chiefs? No. Bro, this is actually a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Wide receiver. I can't think of a freaking Seahawk Chief. DeAndre Hopkins. Actually, a Cardinal Chief would be DeAndre Hopkins. DK Metcalf never went to the Cardinals. And obviously, DeAndre never went to the Seahawks. What about Julio Jones? He was never a Cardinal. So now I'm thinking about... I'm going to go David Johnson. I feel like David Johnson went to the Cardinals. I mean, went to the Seahawks. He didn't. Okay, bro. You know what? No. I need to know who that guy's name is. Kadarius Toney. Wait. Okay, I said Eddie Lacy. Jimmy Graham could have been here. Kadarius Toney. That's who I missed right there. Wow. Okay.